The night Naruto was born, 2 people were supposed to die. The Nine Tails, and the man who stopped it. But what if only one of them did? What if Minato Namikaze, the 4th Hokage, survived? And what if that one change broke everything the story was built on? To understand what survival would have cost Minato, you have to understand what dying was supposed to give him. The dead demon consuming seal. The most forbidden jutsu in existence. It doesn't just seal the Nine Tails. It pulls the user's soul out with it, trapping both inside the belly of the death god forever. Minato chose it knowing exactly what it meant. No afterlife. No reunion with Kushina. Just eternal darkness, wrestling with the most powerful creature ever born. But in this story, something goes differently. Maybe the seal holds without taking his soul completely. Maybe Kushina's love chakra, already woven into Naruto's seal, gives Minato just enough strength to pull back from the edge. Maybe the 4th Hokage lives, but barely. He wakes up 3 days later to a village in ruins, and a son he almost left behind. To understand what survival would have cost Minato, you have to understand what dying was supposed to give him. The dead demon consuming seal, the most forbidden jutsu in existence. It doesn't just seal the Nine Tails, it pulls the user's soul out, with it trapping both inside the belly of the death god forever. Minato chose it knowing exactly what it meant. No afterlife, no reunion with Kushina, just eternal darkness, wrestling with the most powerful creature ever born. But in this story, something goes differently. Maybe the seal holds without taking his soul completely. Maybe Kushina's love chakra already woven into Naruto's seal gives Minato just enough strength to pull back from the edge. Maybe the 4th Hokage lives, but barely. He wakes up 3 days later to a village in ruins, and a son he almost left behind. Here is what nobody tells you about surviving a jutsu that was designed to kill you. The death god doesn't let go easily. Minato survived, but the seal is incomplete, fraying at the edges. Every year that passes the death, God's grip tightens slightly, pulling at Minato's life force like a slow tide pulling sand from a shore. He knows it. The 3rd Hokage knows it. The top medical ninja know it. Nobody tells Naruto. And here is where this story becomes something heartbreaking. Because Minato isn't just raising a son, he is racing against time to give that son everything he needs before the time runs out. Every training session is urgent in ways Naruto doesn't see. Every lesson carries weight Naruto doesn't feel. Every quiet moment between them, Minato is memorizing. The way Naruto laughs too loud at his own jokes. The way he never walks anywhere when he can run. The way he looks at the Hokage monument like it's a mountain he was born to climb. Minato is building a boy into a man as fast as love will allow, and the clock is always ticking. The first time Naruto sees it, really sees it, Minato is sitting at his desk at 3 in the morning, barely able to hold his pen. The seal on his stomach is glowing red, and for the first time in his life, Naruto is truly afraid. Not of an enemy, not of failure, of losing the one person who was never supposed to leave. Pain comes for Konoha. In the story we know, Naruto faces pain alone, trained by Jiraiya, fueled by grief and rage. It is one of the greatest moments in anime history, a boy becoming a legend in real time. But in this version, Naruto doesn't face pain alone. He faces him with his father standing beside him. Minato knows what using the Flying Thunder God at full power will do to what remains of his seal. He knows it will accelerate everything, that this battle, if he fights it fully, will probably be his last. He fights it fully, because that is what fathers do. The battle is unlike anything the Hidden Leaf has ever seen. Minato moving at speeds that bend perception. Naruto beside him, not just powerful now, but intelligent, reading Pain's movements, communicating with his father through signals they developed over years of training. They fight like two halves of one mind. And when it is over, when Pain lies defeated and the village begins to breathe again, Minato falls. Not dramatically, not in fire and glory. He just sits down slowly in the rubble and doesn't get back up. Naruto catches him before he hits the ground. "You knew," Naruto says. Not a question. "I knew," Minato says. "Why didn't you tell me?" Minato reaches up and puts his hand on Naruto's face the way he did when Naruto was a baby, the night everything almost ended. "Because you would have spent every day worrying instead of growing, and I needed you to grow." Here is where the story changes completely. In the world we know, Naruto grew up alone. No parents, no guidance. Just a village that feared him and a dream he refused to let go of. But in this version, Naruto has a father. And not just any father. The most gifted ninja in the history of the Hidden Leaf. Minato doesn't announce it immediately. The same dangers exist enemies who would use Naruto to access the Nine Tails, political forces that want the Jinchuriki controlled. So for the first few years, Minato raises Naruto quietly, carefully, the way you raise something precious in a dangerous world. But the training starts early. Not the Rasengan first. Not shadow clones. Minato starts with something nobody expects. He teaches Naruto to think. Strategy. Patience. Reading the battlefield before touching it. Minato was never the strongest ninja, he was the smartest, the fastest. The one who always saw 3 moves ahead, while everyone else saw 1. And slowly, painfully, that sharpness begins to transfer. Naruto still fails constantly, still runs his mouth, still believes in people long after logic says he shouldn't. But now there's someone there to catch him when he falls. Someone who says, "I see exactly who you are, and I am not afraid of it." That changes a child in ways that are impossible to measure. One night, when Naruto is about 10 years old, he asks his father a question. "Do people still hate me?" Minato is quiet for a long time. "Some do," he finally says. "Fear looks like hate when people don't know what else to do with it. Does it go away?" It goes away when you give them something bigger to feel. Naruto doesn't fully understand it then. He will. In the story we know, Naruto becomes Hokage after a lifetime of longing for something he lost before he could remember it. He becomes it for the village, for Jiraiya, for everyone who believed in him before he believed in himself. In this story, he becomes it for one person. A man who lived when he was supposed to die, who spent every borrowed day turning his son into someone the village would never have to fear again, who taught him that power without wisdom is just destruction with better aim. Minato Namikaze was the 4th Hokage. His son became the 7th. And somewhere between those 2 numbers and all the training sessions and quiet nights and conversations on the mountain was a story that never made it into any history book. The story of a father who survived long enough to finish what he started. That was enough. More than enough. If this story made you feel something, if you found yourself wishing this version existed, that's exactly why Hidden Lore Anime exists. Every week we ask the questions the anime was afraid to answer. What if Itachi trained Naruto? What if Minato survived? What if the story went differently? These aren't just what ifs, they're the stories underneath the story. Subscribe to Hidden Lore Anime, hit the bell, and tell me in the comments What should Minato have taught Naruto first? Because we're just getting started.